Yo, what's good? It's Skano. So obviously, well, if you haven't heard, the feds have dropped, another log on the fire, which is Durk. So basically, alleging that, they have evidence, proof that you know, he paid to have his brother's killer lined up, which has already been, you know, crazy thing about this whole case, man. All this shit been known, you know, in a lot in other cases, but like a lot of this shit has already been circulating on social media for what at least 3 years, at least 3 years. Um, so it's a lot of niggas on YouTube, man, that are so-called street niggas, bloggers, street bloggers, whatever you want to call them, that are basically being hypocritical, man. Just taking an opportunity, I feel like, to kick Dirk Wally down. Now, personally, I have no dog in this race. Um, you know, I'm calling it how I see it. I think either y'all not really street niggas or y'all just hypocrites. In the middle of a war, and let's not act like, all right, everything now, there's no point in me, you know, because I tend not to want to come on here and say certain shit because just based off, it's just my nature, you know what I'm saying? It's ingrained in me to speak around certain shit when it comes to street shit on YouTube. But for all intents and purposes, all this shit is out there, man. So ain't no point in me. The songs Durk was dropping, all dry snitching aside, is not what got Durk lined up on this case. The way the hits were orchestrated were not necessarily what got Durk lined up on this case. Somebody snitching on Durk is what got Durk lined up. In the middle of a war, what y'all thought this nigga, somebody killed your brother, right? Fuck all the BDGD shit. If you, now we talking about people with a certain mentality. And you niggas supposed to be street, y'all hood, y'all street, y'all come from that. So what is y'all talking about? Why is Durk now all of a sudden evil? I'm saying he's born into the shit. Y'all know the nigga background. Now, like I said, I'm not justifying, this whole culture, we already know. But y'all niggas is being hypocrites. Y'all want to pick and choose who real, who solid, and who is a villain based on your own personal preference. Like niggas like Pop Smoke, Nipsey Hussle, y'all put them on the throne. They on a pedestal for some reason. Even though they come from the same shit, allegedly, right? They gangsters too, right? So I'm saying, I told y'all, it's the nigga that win the war. I don't have no more friends. All my ops dead. I'ma leave that there. I don't have no friends. And that's fine with me. But what did I tell y'all? It's the niggas that survive the war that become the villain. If you live long enough, and this is old saying, right? If a hero live long enough, he gonna become a villain at some point, right? So all this talk about Durk being, y'all using him as, the poster child of crash outs. I don't see it that way. So niggas saying, well, and I said this before, he got X amount of money, woo woo. What that got to do with somebody killing your people? And you being that's the culture, man. Now you could say he should have walked away from it. Just say that. But don't tell me this nigga's a crash dummy or he evil because he doing what gangsters do. You know, and you niggas know that firsthand. You niggas that's supposed to be like the voices of the streets or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this. So why y'all picking and choosing? You know, so it's alleged, you know, he was dropping bags on ops. Okay? That's what this shit is. First you out in the field, you know what I'm saying? Pulling them moves, and when you bossed up enough, you drop bags on niggas' heads. That's how this shit go. And hopefully you live long enough, you know, you outlive your ops. And you have a little money stashed too at the end of it. Ain't nothing else. So, regardless of what the narratives niggas putting out there, and like I said, man, I come on here and I staunchly stand against gang culture, you know, because I really live that shit. And I know, you know, it's destructiveness. I understand that. But I also understand that, come on, man, ain't no amount of money or status gonna change your mentality if you still got a trench mind. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga obviously is trench-minded, traumatized. Come on, man. That shit is different. And Cleveland is no joke. But I'm gonna be real with you. The rack is some different shit, man. It create different types of niggas. I got some niggas from the rack, you know, and I ain't gonna make it seem like they just monsters, but them niggas is different, man. They wired different. So it's not, you know, to make excuses for this shit, like I said, but for y'all to sit back now and paint this nigga as a villain, as he everything wrong with the black community. Durk is a product of the community. His own fucking father is, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was literally born into this shit. And like I said, I'm not making no excuses, but what you wanted this nigga to do? He made the best of his situation, which was fucked up from the beginning. I come from this shit. Y'all not about to play these games. So everybody now gonna jump on the internet, shit on Durk. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like niggas been waiting for Durk to fall. And I think it's just primarily jealousy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas that want to use, you know, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all pick and choose. But keep this shit all the way real, man. So, no, I don't see Durk as no crash dummy. Like I said, man. You could say bad judgment, but you are who you are, right? Now, evolution comes if you want to. If you want to. But when you still got blood on your mind, revenge is on your mind. That's all in your mind. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If you got millions, you got a beautiful wife and family, you know what I'm saying? You've escaped from the trap, man. You out of hell, but yet and still, you know, to me, that paint a picture of somebody who is, you know, I'm gonna say traumatized. It's so deeply ingrained in you, and that's what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So, evolution, yeah, I've evolved from what I was, but let's not get it twisted. It only take that to revert back to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's on just some, let alone my people get murdered. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he was willing to face the consequence. He was trying to catch that flight the fuck up out of here, for real, though. But what I'm saying, he knew what came with this shit. So, no, he's solid. And like I said, this is not to glorify it. We just keeping it all the way real over here. And in the discussion of this, like I said, man, he's as solid as you get, in my opinion. You know, the lifestyle is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I must reiterate, I do not glorify it. But the lyrics, that ain't what, it's somebody telling on this nigga, man, obviously. Now, it was already said, niggas was saying Jam, niggas was saying Didi. Somebody obviously telling on him. You know what I'm saying? Somebody obviously snitching. That goes with, that's what got Durk jammed up. You know, so, but that all goes back to what I was saying, man. You know, so at the end of the day, the game will be your downfall. You know what I'm Durk should have just cut all these niggas off for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying? And that's what will happen when you try to maintain. That's why at the end of the day, I went renegade. Now, fuck a game, man. You know, you have to look out for you and your own family first. But I don't think this was about no game. You know what I'm saying? This one, Durk was utilizing the game, you know, moving them niggas around like chess pieces. You know what I'm saying? For that get back. So, you know, don't get it twisted. This nigga is not a fool, you know. But like I said, niggas don't be solid like they say they is. So soon as, you know, when it all fall down, niggas get to telling, you know. So at the end of the day, man, that's why I say certain moves got to be made on your own, you know. And if you can't pull it off that way, it ain't meant to happen, you know, because this is the fallout, you know. But it is what it is, man. 216 Skano, you already know.